The new iPhone is finally announced, and pretty soon we'll probably see the same maddening circus of people queuing up at Apple stores across the world. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus were on similar lines of what we wanted to see at the launch event, though there were a few surprises here and there. But what features of these devices are actually new? First, dual cameras. Nope. For an iPhone user, this might seem revolutionary, but not if you're following Android phones. We've seen phones with dual lenses for a while now, and the implementation from Apple also seems pretty similar, especially when it came to capturing photos with a better depth of field effect. We've seen such implementations on Android with the likes of the recent LG G5 among others. So, is it really a new feature? Nope. Second, Quad LED flash. Yes. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus will feature a quad LED flash setup, with 2 warm and 2 cool LEDs. These will be ably assisted with an ambient light sensor to, allegedly, improve image quality. We've seen dual LED flash setups in several Android phones, but none with 4 LEDs so far. Not in mainstream phones anyway. Third, removing headphone jack. Nope. Yes, the iPhone has a proprietary port that will be utilized to ditch the 3.5mm headphone jack, but being the first phone to do so? No.
Well, the reason to move on, I'm going to give you 3 of them, but it really comes down to one word.
Courage. What makes a king out of a slave?
And our team has tremendous courage.
The La Ecola 2 and La Max 2 had already shown courage to move away from the older audio jack and move to a new standard, CDLA, Continual Digital Lossless Audio, in their case. Fourth, stereo speakers. Nope. Remember the HTC One series? It made a name for itself mostly because of those front-facing stereo speakers, or boom speakers, if you will. Even though they went away for one generation, HTC and other OEMs have embraced stereo speakers for quite a while now. Fifth, 810 Fusion chip. Nope. Apple has always made their own chips, so no matter what other Android makers do with their phones, this will always technically be new. But, let's say the Fusion terminology is used for efficiency. Meaning the 810 chip on the iPhone 7 will decide whether it needs to push the performance cores or the efficiency cores. Remember the big dot little technology? Fusion chips sounds a lot like that. This sounds way too similar to the big dot little technology that was used in ARM's attempts to improve battery life using the same idea. Though it took a while for them to perfect it on Android, we expect Apple to be better at the execution. Sixth, water and dust resistance. Nope. Sony tried to champion the whole water and dust resistance with their Xperia smartphone lineup, and it has been implemented in even budget phones like the Moto G 3rd Gen. So is this feature on the iPhone 7 new? Nope.